This poor girl got shot in the head twice. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is David Brooks, the Cadillac Counselor, just reaching out to report things that I think of and the things that's going on around in the world. First thing off is we got to talk about this Miss Dawson young lady. This poor young lady got killed. Not exactly saying who did it, but all we do know is that this young lady died. Body was left to be abandoned. Listen, the two young people that were just arrested, Mr. Cartnail, Mrs. Lobaugh. I don't know what was going on. All I know is, and this is what's coming from the streets, is that this was already on Facebook. People had already seen the whole thing with the body, with the gun, with clothes, a change of clothes. I don't really know what was going on. I don't know if they did it or not. There's things that I saw in the newspaper that one of their lawyers stated they were not read their rights. I don't know. All I know is everything has to be fair. But across the board, that's not the big issue. The big issue is what's going on in our community. We can't just say that it's Black Lives Matter. We can't just keep saying that white people are doing this to our lives as black people. We have to get out in the streets. We have to get out there. We can't keep waiting for people to come, and we can't wait for legislation to happen. I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know where this is all going wrong. All I know is that we as a people, we have to get out and we have to educate. We have to get outside of our houses and start talking to our young black children. And I'm talking to black people right now. I'm not talking about every other culture. I'm talking about black people. We see what's going on in Chicago. We see what's going on right here. Black on black crime. You got me? Listen. We have to nobody's pushing us. Nobody's making us not go to school. Nobody's making us not pay attention when we get there. Nobody's stopping us from playing on our cell phones when the kids get to school. Who's forcing the kids to do their homework? When I was a kid, I know I got forced to do my homework. But listen, I'm going to tell you, we as parents, we have to step up. We can't just keep putting it on the kids and just say, oh, well, they're not going, it's on them. Listen, it started somewhere. And we have to realize that now don't get me wrong, some kids have a bad start. I get that. I'm not knocking that. And don't get me, I look at the criminogenic factors with people, and I do understand that there are people who grow up in the wrong type of neighborhoods, people that see things that are beyond their youth, and I get that. But there's a point in time when a child has to stand up and do his work, and somebody around them, and that might be the problem. Some of these parents might need to stop going to hang out, stop trying to hang out in the streets. Stop trying to hang out in the streets. Stop using drugs. Stop getting high. I know life is hard. You know, we don't have to steal for it. Just because we live in a low economic neighborhood doesn't mean we have to live like that. Come on, guys, we got to do better. We have to do better. This black on black crime that happened, the big problem is that it's young people who are literally throwing their lives away. We have to get out there and we have to stop this. I don't know whether they're guilty. I don't know if they're innocent. All I know is we have to do better as a community. We have to do better. Second topic, Kanye. Come on now. This is 100% ploy. In order to be a candidate, you got to give up almost everything that you do. Every money that comes in, every money that you spend. They have so much control over you when you try to run for president. I just don't believe Kanye is up for that. I think it's 100% ploy. Now, don't get me wrong. If he does run, let's say he does give up all of his records, okay, and let these people follow him 100% of the time, okay? Let's say he does do that. What do you think's going to do to the votes? Where are we going to go with that? No matter how many votes he gets, you know that he's not going to win. But the one thing that he will be doing is he will be splitting votes. I don't know if it's propaganda. I don't know if it's media. All I know is that this is not a win-win in no way. But if he can get a chance to speak and get a platform, that's good. I don't know if this is a media ploy for his music. I don't know what it is. But if he has a good thing to say, I mean, we need some positivity going on right now. The young people like vibes, so this might be a good vibe to get people out to vote. But hey, listen, splitting of the votes right now is not a really good idea. Just my thoughts. Mental health note for this week. To be bitter is not to make it better. To have resentments, to hold on to things is not making you better today. Protect your mental health. If you have something that you've been bitter about, today might be the day to let it go. An old wise man told me, it's like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. Listen, bitter doesn't get you better. Let it go today. Why let somebody else keep on traumatizing you about anything that they've done in the past? It's time to let them off of your hook and put them on God's hook. Final topic for today, Redskins. I get it. I know you guys are upset. I know everybody is upset about this. But listen, let's look about this economically. I watched the Oilers leave Houston and the Texans come in. The old fans are going to be upset. They're going to be disgruntled. Okay, listen, Redskins are still going to sell jerseys. They're still going to sell all of the old stuff. It's a win-win. You change the name, and I know that it's frustrating. I even see FedEx got involved in it. Nike's pulled everything off of the shelves, off their website. So listen, you can either stand your ground, do what you got to do, or you can give in, pick a really good name, sell some new merchandise, sell some new advertising, get some commercials. People are going to buy the new stuff. People are going to buy the old stuff. Eventually, everybody's going to have the new stuff. It's football. It's going to change. Why sit there and die on this mountain? But if you want to die on the mountain, hey, you're the owner. Go for it. Just wanted to thank everybody. Always visit Cadillac Counselor. .com, go to the store, got new hats, new shirts, everything you got. Hit the YouTube, hit the like button. You guys are making this a success. I love that. Thank you for listening to my reporting, but I'm just trying to report the things that I see. It's the Cadillac Counselor, David Brooks. Take it easy. Bye.